We're back.
Okay, right. I don't know what happened then. It's live's being a bit strange.
Something to do with the signal, I reckon.
Eco mode, as you can see, it's going to be challenging to get out. So let's engage sport mode. And
you're in individual mode. Hang on. There we go. Sport mode.
Oh, right. Okay. Are we ready? So the thing that sets this apart from the normal Kodiaq. This is a nightmare. Is this. 500 Newton meters of torque. Bi-turbo, 240 PS, DSG 7-speed.
If I were to put this car into 2 words, they would be bloody quick. It is.
You get to the limit rather quickly.
Yeah, it is. It is really staggering for an SUV to have this level of performance.
Well, it does handle like a hot hatch as well. You put it in sport mode, but the other side of the coin, as Alice has experienced today, is it can turn into that noble hatchback as well. Back into eco mode, you get 35 to 37 to the gallon. You can't hear that rumble because the amplifier's turned off, and it turns back into a family SUV.
Exactly.
But who wants that?
When you can have this.
Yeah.
And it does make a very beefy noise.
Well, we'll do a proper launch
mode.
from this Junction.
Jonction.
It's amazing, this. I mean, you've got dynamic chassis control, you can get progressive steering, automatic headlamps, and we have a Clio coming hell for leather up behind us. Now, this is where you demonstrate
the prowess.
Crazy torque figures coming up to a dual carriageway. So it will be interesting to see if the Clio thinks I'd like to pass you. This DSG gearbox is amazing. It's refined, it's smooth, and when you're in sport, you can hold the gear, and it will hold the gear as long as you want, and it flies literally.
Yeah, I have to say, when I heard it was a 2-litre TDI, I was thinking, I mean, obviously it's going to be quick.
Yeah, well that's it. You get 240 brake or whatever out of 2-litre TDIs and things, but when you look at 500 Newton meters of torque,
yeah,
I mean, it's crazy.
It just
you
keeps...
have a look at the clocks so people can see what's going on. There's lots. I mean, these digital clocks. You also have the navigation that pops up in this window as well. It's telling me my AdBlue range, which I will turn off somehow.
Oh, someone called Jamie says hi.
Hello, Jamie. How are you liking the VRS? I love it. No word of a lie. Love it. So we're in S1. We're in sports mode. There's other modes as well. You've got snow mode. It's got descent control. If there's anything you'd like to ask about it, please do.
He's just said he's said he always enjoys watching the reviews, which is very nice to hear.
Yeah, no, it is. Okay, this is the longest set of lights ever. 3-way traffic at Levens, just inside Cumbria.
The words that no discerning motorist ever wants to hear or read. 3-way control.
I say 2-way, you're like, oh well, there'll be a bit of a delay.
Yeah, it's like a regular set of traffic lights, but...
Let's turn off that so we can hear our burble again.
Yes.
Put the handbrake on, put it in park, and we'll rev it so you can hear it. So yes, this is what we're faced with.
Come on, I think this is us now, surely.
Yes.
Please.
Now we have a small dual carriageway up here, and this is the place that people challenge everybody.
Yeah.
They think, oh, you're going to get away first.
It's a really short overtaking spot. You can get it done if the other person... Oh, you can in this?
You've just got that like bi-turbo boost.
And you can hear it as well. It sounds almost like a supercharger.
And there we go. And I have to back off because we're at the limit. And the car behind, well, the car isn't behind anymore. It's amazing.
It really is.
yeah, this TDI is very well refined. It's clever that you can put it into eco mode, you can put it into all these individual modes, and then they'll turn on the amplifier or turn it off accordingly. But the thing that really staggers me is the fact that you get 35. I mean, we're getting 30.7 to the gallon at the moment, and all I've been doing is basically booting it everywhere.
Yeah, not driving economically.
Not at all, no. But that's what gets me about it. It's so... I mean, I don't class that as a bad fuel economy. I mean, yeah.
No. I think
it's the way I drive, I suppose.
My late 1.2 Fiesta would get about that on a good day when I wasn't constantly on it.
If you can show the camera around, just show like the DSG box and the infotainment, maybe a shot of the back and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
because let's face it, we can't do much driving at the moment.
Yeah, I have to say the interior on this car is incredibly refined and high end.
It is. Alcantara, leather, stitching, soft touch plastics on the dash.
Yeah, it's all
pretty.
Memory foam seats, aren't they?
I don't know what they are.
All I know is they're really comfortable.
Yeah, well, you've got memory settings on it. It's fully electric, including the passenger side.
Yeah.
Lumbar support. I mean, the car retails at just under 43, but this one's 48. But it's got things like 360-degree camera, power thing at the back for towing things.
Oh yeah, and it pops out, so it keeps the line of the bumper really nice.
Power that thing.
Tow bar. There we go. Got there in the end.
Yeah.
And it's got the power tailgate.
Yeah.
Which I always like.
Yeah. Infotainment system's very good. Very intuitive, decent sound system as well.
Yeah, the sound system is something else I was impressed with.
We can't put that on. We could sing if you like. No, can't think of a song.
Wouldn't it be nice?
There you go. That's a bit of sound.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch out for the full review next week. If you've got any questions about the car or anything like that, leave them in the comments below. Oh my word, a Fiat 124 a Bath.
Don't see many of those about at all. Which is a shame because they're really good cars.
Yeah, it sounded immense that day that we drove it.
I never got a chance with it because I was busy.
Ah yes.
Every single time.
College mechanicry.
Yes.
Yeah. So has everybody seen nice and around the car now? Have you shown them this amazing panoramic sunroof?
Is it a sunroof or is it a moonroof?
Oh, here we go.
What?
Alice in Nine's discussion about moonroofs and sunroofs.
Moonroofery.
Well, technically it's the same as the Zara's, so in your eyes it's probably a moonroof.
Moonroof?
Yes, indeed. A moonroof even.
I always thought a moonroof was one where it's like big and panoramic.
Yes.
And panoramic and moon are interchangeable for describing roofs. But a sunroof is just this front one here.
We can't call it a sunroof, there's no sun.
Well, that's a good point.
Let's call it a
roof.
Overcast roof.
Overcast roof.
So,
that's the more
is there anything
approach.
anybody's got to ask about this car? You've got a chill glove box, that's also really cool. In the back you've got a pull down armrest. The other thing in the back that's cool is the fact that the seats will slide and recline.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else we've got in here. I mean,
we've got like a floating dash type
I've
thing
used all
here.
the fuel in the tank that Skoda gave me, and I've already put another 30 in as well because it is that engaging to drive. It's amazing.
You know, driving engagement isn't something people typically associate with SUVs.
Not at all.
But this,
well, that's it. You've got this
scarily
new breed,
good fun.
haven't you? You've got this. You've got the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Now my mind's gone blank.
DS7.
I can't think of any. Yeah, exactly.
DS7.
DS7. Yeah, they're all engaging SUVs. They've all got these clever suspension systems, different engines. It's basically what you want. I mean, you've got your SQ5s and all that, and SQ whatevers. There's so many cool SUVs, but this is... I like the way it's understated, but it still stands out. Does that make sense?
I think it's kind of like the Golf GTI in that sense. Because it's still got the Golf's... Yeah, it just blends. It's still got the Golf sort of... Are
we ready for a kick down? Oop. the limit, and that's it. I have to back off immediately.
Basically instantly.
Yes. And then the clever thing, start hitting the driving modes, and there you go. The sound goes away.
Back in eco.
Yep, back into your family hatchback. Hatchback SUV.
SUV.
Yeah. If you've noticed, there's been less content going out over the channel on this last, 7 weeks, but that's because all three of us were extremely ill with that influenza, so we're all now starting to recover and we're having to catch up. But it's getting there, because like some of the reviews...
Sure that wasn't just, you weren't just like that anyway?
No.
And you're making excuses?
No. I'm perfectly fine. Also, you've got headlamp washers.
Oh, headlamp washers are my favourite.
Yes.
They're like, I really like stuff like that, where it's like, it's the kind of thing where you don't realise you need it until you don't have it again.
Yes.
And obviously it pops out. Good brakes as well.
Oh, extremely. That's the other thing that's amazing about this machine. The front discs, I mean, you've got discs all around like you'd expect, but you've got sporty red calipers, and the front discs are the size of what realistically a classic Mini's wheels.
Yeah.
They're immense.
Well, they need to be to stop a vehicle this size.
They do. Has anyone left any more questions, Ellis?
No.
Right, well, we better go, because signal will be cutting out pretty soon, won't it?
Yeah.
So, watch out for the review, and we've got a week off this week. This goes back on Tuesday, and then next week we have, I think it's 3 cars, so that'll be interesting. Watch out for live streams from Michael, myself. Hopefully Annabelle will get her voice back, and she could maybe even do some mobility stuff again.
Oh, Car and Buster Sport said hi. Sorry,
Hello.
sorry, mate. I think you're you've just chimed in at the wrong time. We're just sort of ending the stream now because the signal is going to get quite bad.
Yes, because we're in a rather small village, and I can guarantee 4G will drop.
Yes.
Watch out for the video. The live stream will be uploaded, and yes, leave questions for anything that you'd like answering before the review, and then we can tag